Greetings all, thedvsmonkey here. Oh, I've had a lot of tech problems the past 3 days. The first day that everything started to go to shit, I was trying to upload a video. And I was excited because I had filmed it that morning. It was ready to go. I only had a couple of little pieces to cut off the beginning and the end. I started to upload it and it was taking forever. I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. It went up to about halfway and then it stopped. Now I have one of those Orbi mesh systems. So the main one is downstairs all the way on the other side of the freaking house because that's where they put it. At least coming in from outside, that's where it's gotta be. So I have the main one there, and then I have a satellite in the bedroom, which is more or less like right above that, but on the second floor, and then I have one in here. I basically texted my wife downstairs and I said, "Are you having problems with the internet?" And she said, "Not at all. Everything's great." She was getting 98 upload and 117 download. I mean, she was getting even more than I pay for. And I'm like, what the hell? So I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I started unplugging shit. I restarted the iMac like 20 times. I unplugged the Orbi satellite, put it back in. Eventually, it sort of worked itself out to the point that I was getting like 40 up, 40 down. I'll just round. And that was good enough. So the stupid video didn't upload until almost 9 o'clock that night. It took me over 3 hours to get it to work. Okay, no problem. Then yesterday, when I got up, I walked into my office to do my day job work, and my iMac was off. Now I don't shut my iMac off. It stays on all the time. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. No problem, maybe, whatever. Tried to turn it on, couldn't get it on. Took me over 3 hours to get that damn thing to turn back on. Honestly, again, I don't know what changed because eventually it came back on and there's no explanation for why all that stuff happened and what the remedy was, which is even worse because if it were something that I figured out and like, oh, okay, well that makes sense. But for it not to work for several hours and then all of a sudden just work, that's even more maddening to me. So I didn't even bother yesterday to even shoot a video, let alone try to post one. More technology problems is what this video really is about, but I had to give you all that build up to why I was so insanely pissed off. What I wanted to do is I wanted to take my iPad mini. I basically wanted to build the smallest, easiest mobile editing or just a mobile workstation as I could, so that when I get back on the road or when I'm actually allowed to go and hang out at places like Three Ships Coffee, I can go there with this little setup. It'll fit in my small bag. I don't have to take some big ass, backpack with all kinds of crap and dongles and power strips and all that shit to get stuff to work. I started looking everything up, with all this new iOS, I think it's since iOS 13, plus I've got a newer iPad, the iPad mini 5. I should have been able to do what I wanted to do. What is that, you say? Well, okay, so you take the iPad mini, you got your Apple Pencil, first generation. What you had to do was buy a USB or a Lightning to USB 3 adapter. And it has the big USB, I guess, A fitting, and then it has another Lightning port to add power to everything. So then essentially what you're doing is you're plugging in that adapter, then plugging power into the Lightning port, the additional Lightning port, and then you can plug in an external hard drive. Now you have to have external power in order to run the hard drive. So I thought, okay, no problem. I've got tons of external batteries laying around here of all various sizes and physical size plus milliamp size. I knew I needed to get that adapter. So I had watched a video and this cat had gotten, all this stuff already and had worked it and it worked fine. I was now faced with a dilemma. Do I get the original Apple adapter for $40 or do I get the aftermarket one that's only $20 that this guy used in his videos? And he said he didn't have a problem with it. I fought my own advice that I give to people, which is pay more but buy once rather than buying twice, trying to save money. So dumb monkey bought the damn aftermarket thing, wouldn't work. So I went to the internet last night and I started watching videos. One in particular, the guy said, here's 5 reasons why you should absolutely buy the original Apple device instead of the aftermarket. And he listed everything that I had experienced. And basically, this is why you're a dumbass for trying to save 20 bucks. Segue to today. There was a Walmart that was less than a few miles away from where I was, and it said that they had it in stock. Lo and behold, I go to Walmart, they've got it in stock. So yay, I get the damn dongle. I come home, I plug it into my iPad mini 5, and immediately a window opens up and it says, there's an update for this adapter. Would you like to update? Yeah, hell yeah, of course. It updates, I plug in the hard drive, a small little external battery, I plug it into the other lightning port, bam, everything starts dinging, shit starts happening, and I see the drive show up on the files of the iPad. So I go right to the anime, boom, starts up, I'm watching Ghost in the Shell, stop it, go in, I play every sound effect, it all works. Play my intro, play an outro that used to be my intro, play all this stuff, everything works like a champ. And I just sit there and I feel like a complete asshole because I tried to save 20 friggin' dollars and I put myself through 2 days of shit. That's the lesson, kids. Do not skimp on the external devices that you're getting for this kind of stuff, because then you're a dumb monkey like me and you piss away 2 days when I could have just been having fun. So I'm gonna show you what I use. Naturally, I have my iPad mini. And again, my Apple Pencil first generation. Now, everything else, I wanted this to be very mobile. I can stick it in the bag that I carry every day and not be like, oh, ripping my shoulder off. Here it is. This is a Western Digital hard drive stretchy foam case. Just unzips, and I'm gonna show you everything that's in here. The Samsung T5 little hard drive. It's got a USB-C. That's it. An Anker external battery. The ever elusive Apple adapter, and as you can see, it's got the little lightning port, and then the USB, the bigger one, and all that stuff. And then it's got a lightning plug on the end. One additional Apple USB to lightning adapter. One little cable that is used to draw power or to charge the external battery. And then I have a USB, a USB-C to USB-C cable with a USB-C to USB-A, I think, adapter, so that I can plug all this shit in. And I'm gonna remove the camera here. I'm gonna show you how all this connected so that you can see. So again, here's the iPad mini. Here's the little adapter. I'm gonna plug all this shit in. What I do is I plug this in first, then plug that in. That goes in the lightning port, and then this goes into the USB port. And now you can see the light blinking. Now it's on straight, constant light, and if you look down here now, there, you can see it's kind of says Sam. Take my word for it, it says Samsung. So now, all I gotta do is tap on the drive, and now we can sit here and watch Ghost in the Shell. Also, we can go back into my video stuff. And guess what? And of course, yesterday, this was me. And there you have it. It's that simple. Well, it should be that simple if you buy the proper gear. So now I have it all packed in. I got it nice and small, stack it in there just right. And that, again, goes right in my bag into a little pocket, and I carry that with me everywhere. Because you never know when you're gonna have to bust out the stuff and edit a video or do something. But it gives you the ability to do that. So that's really all I wanted to show you, how I finally got all that together, and why it took me so long, and why I haven't posted a video every day, and why I'm all pissy. Try to make things easier. Don't skimp. It's great to get a bargain, but not if it costs you your sanity. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, and all that shit. And remember, kids, forward and up.